What statistical tests should sociologists use for data analysis? Imagine trying to understand social patterns or behaviors, but you're not sure which math tools to use. That's where knowing the right statistical tests comes in. When sociologists analyze data, they choose tests based on the type of data they have and what they want to find out. Think of it like picking the right tool for a job. If you have data that falls into categories like gender or race, you'll need different tests than if you have numbers like income or age. For comparing to groups with numbers, sociologists often use the independent samples t-test. This test helps see if the average income of men is different from women. If they want to compare the same group before and after an event, they use the paired samples t-test. For example, measuring attitudes before and after a community program. When comparing more than to groups, like different ethnicities, analysis of variance or ANOVA is the go-to. It checks if at least one group differs from the others. When working with categories, like voting preferences or education levels, the chi-square test is common. It helps determine if there's a relationship between gender and voting choice. If the data are not normally distributed or are ranked, non-parametric tests are useful. The Mann-Whitney U-test compares to groups when data are skewed or ordinal. For more than to related samples, the Friedman's test works well. To explore relationships between variables, sociologists use correlation analysis. Pearson's correlation measures how two continuous variables move together, like income and education level. If the data are ordinal or not normally distributed, Spearman's rank correlation is better. Regression analysis then helps predict one variable based on others. Linear regression is used when the outcome is a number, like predicting income from education, and logistic regression is for yes or no questions, like whether someone votes or not. Choosing the right test depends on your data and your question. If you want to see if two groups differ, use t-tests or chi-square. For relationships, correlation or regression are best. When data don't meet certain assumptions, non-parametric tests are your friends. These tests give sociologists the tools to analyze social patterns accurately. They help turn numbers into meaningful stories about society, whether it's attitudes, behaviors, or demographic trends. In social research, understanding which test to use ensures your findings are valid. It's like having the right key to open the door to clear, reliable results. Whether you're studying voting habits, social attitudes, or demographic differences, picking the correct statistical test is essential for making sense of the data.